It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know, Ernie, you hear a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler.
Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Golden State Warriors.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
A look at the Magic starting group. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Parsons in at the 3 slot.
And you know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is his incredible dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but you know, when you're in the business of competing, hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
Now here's Bryant. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. The drive by Russell. Vucevic with the block. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one backed it.
Oh! That happened.
Yeah.
Everybody stop. I mean, just take a minute to admire what we just saw.
The supreme flush. You're right. Beautiful.
Guarantee you, we will not see anything better than that tonight. I promise you that.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. That's good from Parsons on the assist by Oladipo.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Bryant. And it comes off the front of the rim.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
It's Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Gordon the pass to Oladipo. 16 feet away. The Lakers with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Russell with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Russell kicks to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality, though.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Oladipo for 3. That one goes. Count it. Oladipo's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Russell dishes to Randall. Back to Russell. Picked by Randall. The drive by Russell. Parsons with the rebound. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Golden State. And Rubio kicks to Oladipo. From the top of the key, he buries it. He has 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing Clark the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, 3-point free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence.
And so here's Orlando. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Lakers trail. Russell passes to Bryant. And Gobert kicks to Russell. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, Russell. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so Russell hits them both. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Payton dishes to Fournier. Shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers ahead, up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
The Lakers in the lead. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Orlando, Arthur out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Payton. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hezonja in at the 3 spot. That's good. Fournier's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Magic. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The Lakers with the ball. Passes it to Hibbert. 5 to shoot. Weber kicks to Hibbert. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Hibbert's got his first basket of the night.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Payton passes to Fournier. Can't convert after the good screen.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Weber can't hit. Orlando trailing here. Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
Here's Fournier, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pulls up. That one wide left.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
The feed to Weber. Hibbert with the screen. Back to Weber. Takes the 3. Weber can't get that one to fall.
Hey, guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
Orlando moving the ball around. And that is good. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And, guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Picked by Randall. Clarkson kicks to Kobe. Feeds it to Russell. Clock at 4. To the wing right side. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Clarkson's got 5 points so far. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Rubio outside. There's the pick. The dish to Oladipo. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
No one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Russell against Rubio. Dishes it to Oladipo. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. In the corner, Parsons with it. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's the break. And here's Kobe for 3. The shot, no good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got it close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Magic, 14. Your save is on.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they traded baskets back and forth. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, you expect the home team to take.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Vucevic. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And as good as Vucevic is on offense, guys, he's doing everything he can to catch up on his defense. Huge size and wingspan works to his advantage, although the subpar athleticism hinders him a bit. But, for example, he's averaged less than 1 block per game for his career, mostly because even though he's a 7-footer, he plays well below the rim.
He's off on the second. And to Vucevic's point, big problem throughout his career has been getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, it's tough. He's aggressive and sometimes out of position. Coaches are asking him to be aggressive, but he has to learn how to do that without fouling. That's the next step in his progression. And some of it is anticipation, so you're not in position to foul.
Now here's Gordon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kobe with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Here's Clarkson. And he converts the layup. Clarkson's got his third basket of the night right there.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Vucevic with the bucket.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Fifth, Ricky Rubio.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Oladipo outside. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 6. Weber with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Out to the wing. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the wing on the left. Weber dishes to McAdoo. Here's Tupac. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Magic trail by 6. Payton outside. Fournier in the corner. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. No luck. And it's the Lakers the other way. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
Here's Tupac. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Payton. They set the pick. Fournier can't capitalize on the good pick. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Here is Rubio. On the court for Orlando, we've got Chandler Parsons. Arthur out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Smith in at the 2 guard. Here's Rubio. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Rubio's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. And here is Bryant. The pass to O'Brien. And the shot is good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Rubio with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. He dishes it to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for the Magic. Oladipo comes in for Smith. And Rubio kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Nicholson. Parsons outside. To the inside. Here's Vucevic, and that one's good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Kobe. He kicks to Randall. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Picked by Randall. Clarkson dishes to Randall, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And he gets it to go.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Parsons with it. He's picked up by Russell. Vucevic down low. Working on Bryant. And they take the lead. And it's 7 points for Vucevic.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Lakers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
To the left side wing. Russell against Rubio. Here's Vucevic. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
.104 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Bryant. Out to the right wing. Lakers passing it around. From 11 feet away. Money!
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Magic have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. And Rubio kicks to Vucevic. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Outside, Kobe. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
At the line for 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Gordon. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now.
When you're having a night shooting in the high 50s, you're being efficient with your shot selection. He played smart basketball tonight, really made each possession count. He was the difference maker.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.